knowing Kudegra, he's probably. I might go out of my way here saying that the strongest player of the team, definitely. At least that's my pick here. Because from what I've been seeing in the past tournaments and his pub play, I still don't know how because he plays so rarely. He just manages to get through sticky situations pretty fast and usually also pretty well. As for the other members,
Is waifu wannabe lady or phenom?
waifu wannabe is Pixels.
Oh, pixels.
Mm-hmm.
Are these old names?
Yeah, the old names. That said, we're now live. We're actually going to play. Looking at 2 support, 2 assault, 1 recon lineup in Jinrai, 3 assaults, 1 recon, and 1 support lineup in NSF. Both
Stealth
teams
taking
having
the recon.
Yeah, Stealth's taking a recon, so he won't be as active as we usually know them. With Stealth being known for hiding in cheeky spots, having sneaky dead packs and the likes. It's gonna be interesting.
Jinrai taking roof with recon assault. And 1 support basement.
Devastator already pushing hard here. That is 1 assault. To be honest, both teams have a really healthy balance between supports and recons in a way.
Kudegra jumping down from roof. SRN, I believe. Recon. Not finding any action though.
From what I can see going on there's not really much of a setup on both sides. People seem a bit scrambled, just trying to play by pick. So I can't really make out if there's any plans going on yet.
Ooh, Kudegra has recon taking out Devastator. Rollhammer goes down to Kudegra as well. Stealth running around in near cafeteria. It's hard to know what he's supposed to do now.
Well, Stealth is definitely being seen here, and he's the only person that can put up now.
Oh, he's just
Going
stood
down
there.
immediately. Maybe he realized that this round was just not going to end well. Oh. Or he just
Still
lagged.
low. Oh. Yep, no more reading into that play.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just lag.
But it's already a really healthy start, seeing that both teams do not hold back. They push in pretty hard. Even though it was a bit scrambled looking at first, they didn't stop. And there seems to be no hesitation at all with experimenting so far.
Jinrai sticking with the original team layout while NSF goes all assault.
Except for Rollhammer, which I think is
did I
also
see?
very known for support.
Oh, he's
in
well
general.
known for support.
Yeah.
Taking an MPN though. Or did he switch weapons? Must have switched.
It is an MPN.
Yeah.
Why do I have a motion vision active? Oh. Not normal.
Jinrai
Graphics.
taking the lead this round again.
Well, Stealth is now catching up at least a little. Yet, it doesn't really matter because now Jinrai is having hold of a ghost and Det, aka Kudegra, is just slashing through the members in combination with Pixels here. If they get it right now, they might get a ghost cap in.
I
Yet-
doubt they will.
Hammer, what is Hammer doing?
Oh my
Hammer
god.
is going away.
Oh,
doesn't
did he
seem like
not
he's-
know about that? Oh no, they're falling back.
Okay.
That was a close one.
Yeah, it was fairly close to him actually reaching the van there. They are still somewhat trying to pull something here, I think.
I think Rollhammer must have switched his weapon with someone else because he did not move far from spawn that entire round. I think maybe because he was a little bit afraid with the MPN.
I just was really scared for a second. With him not shooting, shooting Osaka as he was moving closer, instead just turning around, he could have just shot him through the grates and kill him. That was a bit confusing.
Oh no. I was gonna rejoin because the motion vision fucked up and the password's changed. Can someone send it to me? Yeah, just a moment.
Rollhammer now going as assault as well.
As you're not seeing what's going on, we're going a bit more of a life ticker thing here. The new round started just now. Jinrai taking a point. We have 4 assaults, 1 support on NSF, 2 supports, 2 assaults, and 1 recon on Jinrai. Jinrai still enjoying the healthy balance of having everything involved. So far, no kills in.
I'm back, it's fine.
Bit more passive play. Alright. And you're going
Kudagara
back.
throwing down the Z or long fundamentals off the roof. He's jumping. He's jumping. He's jumping. He's off. I'm just informed we need more hype shoutcasting. I believe that's a meme I don't want any part of. Kudagara.
Weird's a bit weird to pronounce. Also known as that. That's a bit easier for.
I'm
For it
just
to roll
stuck
down.
on the Japanese names, and so I just say it like that automatically most of the time.
Gotta get the authentic experience in after all.
Wouldn't be Neotokyo, but a needless Japanese culture thrown in there.
So Jinrai is still on the ghost here, always picking it up in every round so far. If not to capture it, but to at least gain intel here. They start sticking together in the basement. Pretty good stuff. While NSF seems to still be a bit scrambled. They don't really...
And NSF should be watching that exit. No, Duke is.
Not
Didn't
enough
ha-
though.
Didn't have the weaponry for it.
Which I'm
Recon
pretty
with an
surprised
MX.
over.
It's hard to overcome.
If you think about it, he had to drop on him. He would have been able to take him down just fine. So I'm not sure what exactly happened there that stopped him from it.
All we have left is Stelios. And they could cap this,
And-
even where he is. Stelios should be... Oh. I think that was a bad nade. Yep.
They are ignoring the back point.
They could
just
easily
walk
cap it if
in
they
there.
just walk it in.
What is going on? Why is he not walking in? Just back out? Oh.
That's the thing about
I think-
Jinrai.
Oh,
always
I
think
think
they can't
Fart
walk it in.
Commander. Fart Commander, I think, was hinting at the cab zone behind him, but I'm not sure what happened. I think Psy just didn't realize it. That would have been such an easy cap.
Yeah. Jinrai taking the pretty straightforward lead here. NSF getting a little bit of deja vu. Can't be good. Morale is already weakening on NSF.
I wouldn't say that quite yet. Knowing Devastator and the likes, they're pretty hard to get chewed up upon. Especially Stealth. While Stealth is known to maybe have his rage here and there, it really calms down within seconds.
Ooh, could a Gara try and go with the ZR long and the stairs gets shut down by Stelios. There's
This
a
might
jetpack
actually
going
be-
unrequited.
This might actually be what NSF needed for this round, because now Fart Commander's also down too, which means their aggressive firepower is about dead.
Ooh, Saka takes him out. Half health now though. And NSF is going to take the roof. That's very important in this map, I think. Oh, they're closing in.
Really, really hefty engagements there. It mostly has been trade so far on this map. It doesn't seem like he would slip by unnoticed once you try to kill one person at least.
Rollhammer
Support.
coming out with the Kyla out of the warehouse. That could have been dangerous. Fortunately, he gets the last kill.
NSF
no,
grabbing the
Devastator
point here. I really, really liked how these supports actually stuck together outside and smoked off one side, or tried to at least, because that is how you should play it on the container side. Smoke off one side, funnel them to the other, and then you're pretty much good. Unless they risk to push the smoke and get killed.
Yeah, and smokes are also, I think, a little bit psychological, that when you see a smoke, you cannot be sure if there's a support actually going to walk through it, so it kind of shuts off paths to people, even though they could easily walk through it.
So both teams going... Oh no, never mind. NSF is still not having a recon. I think they regret the first action taken in the first round by taking one. They have two supports now still.
Kudagara off the roof with the Jeet silenced. Bet you he regrets not taking his arrow along this time. Nobody contending roof with him, which I think... Oh, no! Oh, when he
What
fails
is going
both
on?
kills! He must be kicking himself now.
Not only that, but the enemy didn't really fight back in that case. Dead is still at 100 health. What is going on?
I don't think Ed Duke knew where it was coming from.
Though it really doesn't matter. Even though they lost Devastator on SSF, if you look at the health, they have a lot of members now that are so low. If NSF plays this smart, they can even end up just taking out the people that are taking a hit here.
NSF not really pushing though.
Yeah, that ghost is probably a bit of a
Rollhammer again in the spawn.
Hmm.
Works out, I guess.
I'm not sure. Maybe that ghost is a bit of a halt, even though it's in the basement, because they nearly got the cap last time.
Oh.
Intense trade on.
I believe what
That is
happened
thinking
there
about
is
it.
the recon jumped in front of Rollhammer accidentally and got shot down when Rollhammer was shooting Fart Commander.
Okay,
Kind
ghost
of-
play once again.
Ooh. Kudagar could do this, maybe. Nope. He's not going to be able to get it out now.
Even if it's just for intel's sakes, it's a 2v1, so all he has to do is call out, and the other person just needs to kill. Oh!
Oh! Is that a jetpack?
I have not even seen that jetpack right there, that's really smart.
Oh my god, is that forward thinking play from Kudagara, putting the jetpack down so he knows they're going to be there when he brings the ghost out?
I mean, it
My
was not even
God.
that badly placed, because there was a gun, there was a knife, there was a secondary just lying around, so the jetpack would just perfectly blend in too.
That's some smart plays right there.
Yeah, Jinrai seems to know, or well, I should not address him as Jinrai.
True Love Gang.
True Love Gang. I don't know why it keeps escaping me. Yes, True Love Gang seems to be more organized in terms of what they want to do, even though the map is making it hard for such a play to be allowed. They are getting everything they need, except for that one round where Det died first.
Just really want to watch Kudagara now, see what he does with these deaths.
Well, seems like it already blew up because I see an explosion close to the stairs.
No, that was a nade. That
Oh.
got thrown through. Big San Hadouk though, regardless of deaths. Or maybe he did below the deck actually.
NSF stepping it up with 3 supports, Stealth being one of them, so he's going the total opposite route now. I have not seen that in a long while.
Shit, the ghost play again. Are they going to see them come up from underground? Yes. Yes is the answer to that.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why NSF is not daring that themselves. I mean, they have supports, they have assaults, they have no recon, sure, but they have firepower. So if the ghost is close, they could just pick it up and try to use it to
could.
actually win a round.
They could cap this really easy right now.
If they go for it. They seem very hesitant in terms of caps.
I think on the yeah.
And that takes one, but not enough.
Hama is staying almost exclusively in spawn, at least on the west side.
Maybe they're a bit too paranoid with the caps now that the enemy team is actually picking it up every round.
From the matches I've seen this tournament, the victor usually goes to those most assertive and aggressive play, rather than defensive.
Yeah, especially at these numbers, for example, when you pick up the ghost, you have so much you can work with. People always underestimate it or get really hesitant, but if you pick up the ghost and you get somebody going and calling out everything, you have the power.
Really depends on their ability to call out on the map they're playing.
Very true. But
What-
given that there's a shipment and it's a wide map, it also can be countered fairly well.
So like a balustrade style thing where it's hard to know where the ghost is going to go,
Hmm.
but opposite.
I think this might be the most passive round yet. And it's taken the outside areas bit by bit here.
A sack on the roof with an AA-13.
Dead is down. That's the strongest player so far. The only lieutenant being dead. So that's either an SRS or AA being done for.
So Kudagara must have given the gun to Osaka then.
Devastator flanking from the side. They're doing this good job again. Like, those supports trying to hold the entrances out here is very good. Just being there, one on the other side, to cover the back. That's all they
Yeah.
gotta do. It always worked so far, but they've only done it twice.
Wonder if they practice it at all, or is this just sort of on the moment? Oh, and the AA-13 comes into play. Oh, this ghost might be fucked.
Seems like they got their hands on the AA in the meantime. Not enough though. NSF taking a second round, once again by both supports working together. Even though one died, that's a sacrifice you gotta take. But it works.
And I'm still being told that I'm saying Kudagra wrong. Well, it's spelled differently, okay? It's not
You
just
could-
me.
You could just say debt. It's easy.
I'm just gonna make a note of it here.
So, stealth back to assault. Guess he didn't like to be in the shoes of the slowest person. Or class, rather, in the game.
Hopefully
Yeah.
this will go to 3 maps.
What I've been noticing, Jinrai is not changing at all. They have the same lineup every round, and I can't blame them. It works way too well.
NSF all going underground.
This might be a ghost play from them. Hopefully it is. I'm really looking forward to this. With this entry, they can take it now.
An enterprising nade could take this good third of this team out.
They have smokes, but nobody's going for the ghost.
Oh,
This
they
would
keep
have been
falling
perfect.
back. Maybe they're just going for the kills and fall back now. Maybe that's their strategy, to gain some points.
But that is not going to help them. The ties work in the favor of Jinrai, and when the time's out, there's no point given. There we go. They're finally rolling in.
Now it's the time to push.
The ghost is right there. He could pick it up. Is he going to? Is he actually going to? Yep, seems like it. First ghost play on Jinrai, NSF here.
Should be able to catch Waifu Wannabe coming up behind them.
Not only that, if they do it right, they got the round. They just gotta make sure that the ghost caller keeps an eye on both sides.
Don't catch him. Now the whole team faces that one way.
Yeah, that seems to be a pretty common way to get some distraction in.
Oh my god, he takes out Royal Hammer.
This is crazy.
3v1 now against Osaka.
And what is going on? That
Oh.
was so close.
NSF lucky in that regard, I think. They had the
I'm
numbers,
just not
but
sure. I'm just not sure if the ghost caller didn't really mention much, because not only did Pixels like Waifu Wannabe have an opening twice there by having one person cover that side. I
Oh.
think the ghost caller didn't call in time that Osaka's actually pushing in.
what can often happen is if you pick up the ghost and you see one person ahead of you, they don't look behind, which can be a mistake. I'm not sure if Stealth caught that or not.
Yeah, tunnel vision is pretty deadly in this game. Jinrai taking it easy, sticking somewhat together back into the basement.
NSF still playing defensive.
But they're back outside. If they do it like they did last time, both supports actually trying to hold the area together. Oh,
Could he get a roof with shotgun? It's kind of questionable with all those fences.
I was about to say that I was excited for another dead kill, but stealth being an assault in this case, that explosion was his nade.
Where are our dead kills? We demand them.
Well, they're back outside, but this time they're not really holding the area. They're disregarding it. One support.
I think what NSF is hoping to happen is if they defend in corners, they're hoping for the aggressive Jinrai play to come across them and they can get them from behind. But I don't think that's working out at all, and they really should be more assertive on this map than they are being.
Well, I mean, they're holding the dining area, which it is a good idea, but with 3 players, especially passively, if you get stuck up in a knot, not only is it a bit tight there, meaning that a grenade can actually obliterate everyone, but you can't really get out of the situation once you're surrounded.
Roll Hammer now with only 8 health, a pretty much useless support at this point.
That's a bit harsh, wouldn't you say?
I mean, like, supports need to have a lot of health to actually play properly as a support. He's more
Yeah,
like
smokes
he's
he
like
can make use of
a
them.
much slower assault now if he's out of smokes.
I still would call it a bit too harsh to call him useless at this point. If he finds a nice, comfy spot to actually hold an angle, then you might never know. Especially after seeing that ghost calling can go incredibly wrong as well.
Like, Jinrai is playing defensively now a bit, slowly moving up in the underground.
Well, it's 1 versus 3, and I think Psy knowing that...
No, it's 2 versus 3.
Is it? Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that right there. But yeah,
2 versus
Ooh.
2 now. Oh shit!
That was... Oh, God. That was so close to actually calling around here.
3v3 if he'd moved up. Might have helped out coup de grace a lot better. Got it right that time.
I was mostly scared about if they were both to push, that things might have gone way wrong. Because it seemed at first that they wanted to time it out, and then suddenly Det went a bit more active there. He got a kill, and I think Psy also got a kill, but... Whew. That could have gone wrong. That's all I gotta
NSF
say.
going with the NSF going with the 3 assaults, 2 supports format. Looks like another defensive play if I've seen it.
Very, very first change up in Jinrai, I think. They don't have 2 supports anymore, they have 1. So they're slowly picking up the pace as well. Going even more aggressive, maybe.
Coup de grace going with the silenced Mozok.
A very interesting lieutenant choice. I would have not done that, but...
I don't usually see that at all. Zed or Longer usually gets the job done.
You never know. So far, it's not doing him any favors. So, NSF actually around the ghost this time, holding the basement, still not picking it up, even though they're perfectly surrounding it. I think they just try to defend it. As I said, if they would pick this up, they would have a lot of power being able to actually see people come in, and then move as one force to push to a cap point. But at this rate, they're just falling for approaching an enemy that lures them in and die one by one.
They've literally done this tactic before, and it barely worked out then. And it's not at all working out now.
And Fart Commander claimed his second victim to the bait.
You know what they say? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, ain't gonna fool me again. Oh!
That was a very decent response. That grenade was very nice.
Yeah, that was good
That
response to
shadow
getting
nade,
shot.
on the other hand, was not as nice, but I think it kept them off for a bit. Now please, pick up the ghost. Get something going. They're above
3v3,
you.
3v3 in the corner of the cafeteria, even though they almost certainly know they're all underground at this point.
Play for fun. Play with strats right now. Pick up the ghost.
This match has come to somewhat of a standstill.
They're having the power at their feet, but they're not doing it.
Maybe they're afraid of ghosts.
Good grief.
Quality commentary. And a tie, first tie of the match. Very exciting.
There was a second tie actually. It says NSF wins on the other round when it timed out, but as there's no points given, it doesn't matter. It still counts as a tie. On top of that, that doesn't do NSF any favors. Like said, they could have picked it up. They were in the basement. They were there, right around it, and they would have seen everything. They would have had the power in their hands.
NSF now switching to 1 recon instead of 1 support.
Roll Hammer being that one. That's very surprising.
He continually surprises us.
Cadegra now being actually a Lieutenant Assault. His weapon choice probably being an SRS. I might be wrong. Nope. It's an SRS. Nicely planted outside. Might be able to counter the supports if they come in from the other side there.
Ryan taking a questionable area on the stairs outside container. Well, I guess that was lucky for Waifu that he didn't actually go around that corner. Seems they're waiting for NSF to come up.
I'm actually a bit in a fever here. I really want to see NSF get 1 or 2 more wins, getting this really tight. And I'm mostly expecting something between Det and a different NSF player here. I just want to see that cooking up.
Both
Because the
teams
support
waiting.
is coming. The support's coming. He's close to the ghost. He's taking it. Here we go.
Ooh.
Didn't last long at all.
Not really. Well, I don't think it was going to last regardless because coup de grace is there with the SRS.
Now you see, if you used that confidence last round, just went for the ghost, that would have been perfect. Just think of what would happen then.
My god, anything could have happened. Rollhammer waiting with a debt somewhere, I believe. Where is he waiting with that debt?
Also, really short shoutouts to Snyla just popping into the stream, not even being aware of this match being a thing. Worry not, we got you covered.
He actually sent me a Wikipedia link explaining coup de grace. What a nice man.
My. He's really helping you out with that commentating there.
Sure is. Even though coup de grace on the Wikipedia thing is spelled entirely differently from coup de grace on the game. So, whatever.
Focusing back on the match
Oh!
though, Jinrai is taking the lead here now. The only ghost play, probably being the only one for this round still, is keeping both teams on the toes being around that thing, but
Ooh. Stealth goes down.
timeout.
Jinrai. No, timeout. Shit.
It's a timeout. So that means 5-3 still. The round's getting a bit too tight to catch up here. They really gotta step it up on the NSF side, or it might be gone. The chance might be gone.
Yeah, those ties do count towards the end result.
Very well observed. So, they have 3 lieutenants now. This is not looking good at all. The snowball getting bigger and bigger. Am I seeing this? Are they actually all SRS lieutenants?
Yeah.
No, actually not. I just saw Det
2.
having an MX silenced, so
Oh, Stealth actually pushing up into the enemy spawn for once.
yeah, he's being in recon mode again. If he positions himself right, finding a good spot, then that might be the way to do. Osaka being very daring here, facing 3 people at once in the basement. Support smoking it up now. They once again are so close to the goal. If they just push up a bit more.
Stealth's a little hesitant to come out of underground into the spawn. I think he's waiting for someone to jump down to attack them, but it ain't happening.
There's Stalios, I think it is at the corner right there, so close to the ghost. Someone, catch up to him, pick it up, hold the power in your hand. We've talked about this so often.
Hold on
Just-
to them titties. Who doesn't want to hold a nice pair of titties? I ask you that.
Fondle ghost to win. Literally. But they're not doing it. They're so passive.
Stealth has literally not moved in the last 40 or 50 seconds.
You cannot blame him. His members going down one by one sure would leave me with hesitation as well. They're...
What do you mean he's gonna... they're not at all.
Oh, whoops. I mixed that up there.
Just Fart Commander. Oh, he takes out Hadouk though. That's nice. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna massive clutch? It's gonna be pretty fucking hard to do that. Sorry for the swearing, but I am here.
Fight Commander is still staying strong. I'm not sure if he can turn this around, but he can time it out, and that... I guess that is pretty strong.
I guess that's the less exciting way to end a match.
Oh!
Oops.
Not that it really helps any team here. Devastator timing out.
What's that about?
I guess he took time out too literally here.
Do you think he went to
Resulting in
make a
a-
sandwich or something?
That was a quick sandwich as he's coming back already. Anyhow, taking time out to literally back in the match. The pause
And
now
time
being
out.
unnecessary. Because, yeah, he was fast.
Retains his points though, which is good, I guess.
Mm. So, I think the match is paused. I don't know. It doesn't say it. Maybe they unpaused in
No,
time.
they didn't pause, so
Oh,
it's
they...
fine.
all right. Good.
Look at that team layout. Jinrai, very aggressive team layout versus
Yeah.
that
Aggressive
Rollhammer going
meaning-
back to his staple support.
Yeah. I mean, Stealth is he is used to recon, where I think Rollhammer isn't. Devastator already opening this up before I could even finish.
Pre-nade, I think.
Oh.
Emek. Roll Hammer the MX silence as a garbage weapon.
Hey now, don't get biased here.
I could bias
Commentator
against MX,
bias,
MX
fire
silence.
him. Fire him. Speaking of facts here though, NSF is really getting into this. And oh yeah, they are. There you go. Holding the ghost, getting the kill. That's exactly what
God.
you need. Are they actually able to cap? It seems
my
like
God,
it.
is
He's
it gonna
pushing.
happen
He's
finally?
pushing. The first cap on shipment actually.
Oh,
And soak. Yep. He just did
shoot.
it.
They could even this out. This could be a
This
tie.
is actually really vital. They have 3 lieutenants now. This was what they needed. And I think they now understand that taking the ghost is not a bad idea. I really hope they now actually push it, and when they push it, take it.
See what weapons they pick as the lieutenant.
Well, stealth being recon.
A13. Mozok silenced.
What?
Yeah, recon picked Mozok silenced and a PZ. Nice. Should get very interesting.
Am I missing something here? Is there something? Is there a new meta about people taking the M41S here? I can't believe this.
You don't understand the young people these days. It's all Mozok silence with them.
Yeah.
Fuck this hour long.
And you can already hear that lieutenant bell ringing in from NSF before it was taken out quickly after. Sadly so.
Looks like Jinrai just wants to finish this up with a really aggressive play.
Oh, the support jumped into the smoke right there. He's right at the go between the supports and everybody else following in here. Oh, but Hammer destroys all of them. And there comes the
Rohama takes it back and swiftly.
He just
Oh my
did he
God.
just kill everyone in the
Is
team?
that a tie? Is that a tie match?
It's gonna go on sudden death if necessary.
Sudden death. I knew that PZ would be a major factor.
The last round starting. Oh my God. Jinrai
This
full lieutenant. NSF nearly full lieutenant. 1 point away. How unfortunate. What is going on? That was...
Shit. I believe Jinrai just went 2 support and probably 2 PZs.
I think NSF did the same.
No, MX on one of the supports anyway.
Ah.
No, 2 MXs. Shit, they didn't pick the PZ at all? That's a mistake, guys.
Stealth still taking the M41. Man, oh, wow. What seemed like a decisive match turned around so hard. That being on a roof with a shotgun, pretty interesting choice of location and weapon here.
Hajduk was pushing forward, but he got severely injured and is now just hiding back. That A13 going wasted somewhat.
I am sadly quickly spotting a problem. Both teams seem to be split up completely. What is going... Nah.
I guess each team must be afraid of a push from either side.
This is... This makes it even harder to decide who's actually going to take this. It's all about individual aim and outplaying the other person.
Kudagret tried to get underground, he just couldn't quite make it.
Now he's about to go down. Is he able to pull... Oh! The trade's not happening. Both teams still able to take this here. NSF being slightly in the lead. Never mind.
Oh, PZ
Actually, yes.
takes out
Oh.
SRS. Wouldn't have counted on that.
I don't even know what to say. It's all about just watching how numbers fall down to the point of... Damn, Jinrai might actually lose this map now.
Preconceptions are being thrown out the window.
NSF is pushing to the cap again. Oh,
Oh, he throws it down.
intercepted
Oh, he doesn't
here.
have a main weapon.
Fart
Stealth
commander.
running up.
Full health.
Rollhammer should
people.
probably get up there with his team, but I guess he's watching their backs.
NSF knows. And he's initiating it. Stealth looking away. Taking out Devastator as well here.
Unfortunate. I guess they didn't think
Another
that was a
turn.
full health support.
This is gonna time out. There's no way they're gonna conflict here. Unless Rollhammer's getting ballsy. Or Fart Commander's
And
getting ballsy. Oh!
the
1
PC has
second.
plenty of ammunition left.
Not enough time.
Oh.
This tie playing out into sudden death. This was...
See, now I don't usually go for bunny hopping, but you need to bunny hop a little bit just to get around tight corners like that quick enough to take out a guy around the corner. If he'd done that, I think that would have been an NSF win.
Sudden death. Dead thinking this is over in a tie. Quickly, like, fixing his sentence there.
GG.
Is this the first sudden death that has been initiated in the whole tournament?
Yep.
Man, this match really has a lot to offer. I can't believe this.
Malzak silence again with the stealth.
You know what really is disappointing? Stallius did not get a point. He's still not lieutenant. But he's shown really well that it doesn't mean shit in this game. Still just pushing forward here.
Can't tell what gun Fart Commander has, it's invisible. Oh, there it is, MX.
Both teams actually know when to stick together. This is like the total opposite of last round. I don't even really know what to say at this point. I'm way too excited.
Kudigar with the debt somewhere.
Okay, Jinrai initiated it pretty
Ooh.
strong here.
Now, Jinrai's got shotguns. If they want to optimize that, they need to rush in pretty quickly.
It's getting pretty one-sided. This is really grim looking, but
Oh!
maybe Hajduk might turn this around. It's up to 1 recon and 1 assault, both lieutenants, to actually finish this off for NSF. But if they keep on playing this passively, this might not work. Jinrai got the ghost. Jinrai, a whole unit moving to the cap.
Yeah, this
It's
is a good
getting
idea.
really grim for NSF.
Need to pull out those guys with the ghost, I guess. Just Hajduk now.
1 versus 3. The ghost's out of play, but it really doesn't matter. They know where he is approximately.
He needs to get out of their spawn because that AA-13 is useless in there. Oh!
And that's it.
Jinrai.
With the round earlier being so heated, it felt so anticlimactic now, but both teams putting up such a crazy fight on a map like this.
Pretty
With-
good comeback from NSF as well.
Yeah. With this match actually like being unpredictable as ever because Shipment is still really experimental in my opinion. This definitely was not only surprising but also refreshing. Because you would expect on a map that is not that well known, people play passively to see the angle, get an idea of stuff and the likes.
It was pretty passive though at points.
Sure. I mean, there was this hint of insecurity coming through, but you gotta admit, it wasn't as big as expected. At all.
Yeah, once they got used to the map from the start, it was more defensive at the start, definitely,